Good.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back again at Patriam City for the 5th game now of the World Series between Carter Wall and the Lukeville Girthers and Spencer Zick of the Patriam City Railers. Go ahead.
Once again, we are back with the home field advantage for Patriam City here. We will see how this game plays out. We're looking kind of stalemate here on the field right now.
And there's a blast on the first pitch.
He is watching
Carter
that
Wall
ball
takes it
bounce
over the
back.
wall. And another one.
You know, last night he took an L, but tonight he bounced back.
Ball and encroachment.
We do have an official guy in encroachment now. Randy Shaw himself. He is watching the encroachment.
That'll be a home run. There's a couple of balls, and there's a strike. Sneaks in there.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. And what's the count? Full.
Hey!
No. Challenge. That was no. It hit your finger.
Does he still want a challenge?
Challenge.
Alrighty, we
And
are
we're
going
off.
for a quick challenge. Not even a minute in.
Oh.
Alrighty, we are back in Caleb. What is the call?
The call is overturned, and it was outside the zone.
Alright, so that's going to be ball 4 and a walk.
And
Runner
the
on
Girthers
base.
are happy about that. They can get someone on base and see if they can send that guy home. And a double. That sends bases free and two. And there we go.
And it's called foul.
And it's called foul.
Runners are turning back to the bases.
Thanks, George.
Confident. Because it was foul. That one's not.
And there we
That
go.
one's gone.
They'll come into home. We got the high fives going, jumping, hooting, and hollering. Let's see how else the Girthers will be able to. What they can use
like
this
12
inning.
college kids wearing no shirts, like stuff painted on their chests.
Randy, what the fuck?
No, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Randy,
Well, we have Randy Shaw in the studio with us. Randy, what are your plans now that you're going to be moving on for the time being from paper baseball?
In a week, I leave for boot camp for the Marines.
that's going to be
And
the
where is
final
that
out for
going to be
them.
taking you to?
That's going to be the
San
first out,
Diego.
excuse me.
Oh, yes. So
So,
California.
Santiago,
California.
of course, founded by the Germans in 1871.
John with the
be
random
down
facts of the day.
near the Mexican border there.
what?
John with the fact
for
of
our
the day.
country.
Anchorman reference.
And of course, Randy would be the one talking about shirtless men.
Hey, man. It's not,
He's joining. Are your homies going to be the guys in the Marines? Those going to be your new
runners
homies?
Yet, bases are loaded here.
But the old homies
Let's
will
see
never
if we
stop
can
being
get
homies.
another grand slam, and that is not going to be happening as Patriam City comes in clutch. They strike the side out, and it is time to see now if they can get their bats rolling like the Girthers were able to do earlier.
Ball.
Excuse me, sorry.
Ball. Ball. Fair ball.
And
Fair
that
ball.
is fired back out of the park. Home run!
Foul. Strike two.
That'll be strike 2 on a
Close
foul
one, but it's still
ball.
going to be a foul.
Spencer Zick does not like that call,
Can't fucking challenge
but
shit,
he
'cause there's no
cannot
angle.
challenge it.
Yep,
No,
the
he
camera's
chooses
always at
not
fault.
to.
The system's always
Speed
broken when
check
you're
gets him
losing.
for a
System's
strike.
always great when you're winning.
No, he didn't. Okay. No pitch. No pitch.
All right, that's a no pitch.
It does not.
Speed check is hella
That was
there.
late.
That was late.
You can challenge.
You can challenge.
He chooses not to.
Ball.
You can hear the
balls
sirens
now.
of the fire trucks.
There's a
And that is out of here for a home run.
Flying
Oh.
through the air.
Have to get the voice correct in there at least once.
I feel like Carter has made an image for himself of being the bad guy in this scenario, and Spencer has to make the comeback.
If for anything big, I have to be
As
back
he
home
murders the
at
opposing
a
bench.
time.
When do you got to be back?
Well, people are coming over at 5, so I'd like to at least get there a little bit after. But
My
At
grandma's
5?
coming over at 5 too, so I'll go.
5, that's in 10 minutes. That's also when
My
Gumi Come Day
entire
a little
ends.
bit
family
late,
at my
but I
house
wanna
right
try
now. Came for my graduation. Decided to ditch all them to come here and
A plus, Randy. Yes, sir.
And something that I think that we should kind of look at here and investigate is
Fair ball.
we're seeing that both players are kind of shutting down vocally, and you can tell that it's just becoming more of a mental game at this point. Both of them have kind of become more quiet. We're not seeing as many of the challenges. We're not seeing the trash talking. We're not seeing the banter between them. We are seeing two people that are very locked in. They are really inside their brains right now. Focus is at 110%. And that is kind of really setting a pretty tense climate here at the ballpark. That's kind of being able to, all the fans are feeling it. Obviously both teams, we're feeling it up in the booth. And the people outside that are not even watching this right now are feeling this too. It is that high.
Talk about foul Randy. We got foul Spencer right now.
Ball 4.
And that's going to be the walk. Puts 2 runners on, first and second. And there's going to be the 3-run shot.
That is mercy for the inning, but all those runs do count.
And
that's going to be mercy
for the inning. Haven't seen that much.
We forgot to call it, but Carter hit 6 last inning, but then immediately grounded out, so it didn't matter. So Spencer just
That's
got
pretty
a little
funny.
bit of a lower ERA. Fair ball.
In this game, we are seeing a lot of. This is kind of a very bat-heavy game. You know, we're not really seeing much of a pitcher spot. Small
Is that mine or
camera.
yours?
That was mine.
Oh, it's alright. It's not John's phone.
You got it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still trying to play Pokemon while I can.
And the speed
He
check.
uses that speed check perfectly there.
Fair ball.
Glasses
Over the
back
pole.
at him.
Back
For a
out.
home run. Carter Wall said no thank you.
You know, that ball was kind of like a loyal dog. It's going to come back to you either way, and that just went off.
Sounds more like a boomerang to me.
Yeah, it didn't even
Foul ball.
slices that one foul.
8-8. And the score is 8-8.
And it's might I add, a pretty sunny day compared to yesterday. It was pretty rainy yesterday. We got a gorgeous day. The wind's been acting up. We saw Westford flying earlier.
Yeah, how come the wind has died down now when we're not doing a ton of games?
Yeah.
But we'll take it for this World Series. We have beautiful weather.
The
And
booth
this
over
is
here.
When it really matters here.
Sam,
down
make
in
sure
these
that camera's
left
actually on the game.
I know, it is.
Ball.
And that pitch was just in there.
So that we can see.
Yeah, why don't you and Ethan switch
I
the
could
bases?
always hold. Yeah. You want to switch?
Yeah.
There.
And then put it into 0.5 just to make sure you have
It's already in 0.5. It's been in 0.5 the whole time.
You got it.
There we go.
Gone.
And he is sending that one into orbit.
This is a out of the zone. Strike 1.
One thing about this booth is that they did not give us the best shading. I feel like it's a pretty big design flaw on our end.
You know, this game, like I've said, we've seen a lot of runs, but we got to be thankful that the Apollo missions are not going on right now because they would be in some serious danger with the balls that we are seeing flying into the atmosphere.
Certainly true, Adrian.
And if you're
True
one of those
statement.
people that likes to come in to see these balls just get mashed out to sin, this is one of those games that you are going to want to be front and center at. You're going to want to be paying
Out of the
attention
zone,
the whole
strike
time.
It is a slugfest as Thanks George calls it out of the zone for strike number 1 on Spencer's Lake. Ball
It's gonna be ball 1, ball 2.
Stop. Strike.
2-2 count.
Takes priority. Stopped or hand violation.
1 out.
And you're in the bottom of the
Here in the bottom of the second net. That'll be the second out. As Carter Wall retires, Spencer Zick.
Railers still lead 9-8.
No, Randy's the one retiring. Sorry, had to take my shot.
Top of the third.
Alrighty, we are in the final inning. The potential final inning, should I say.
Gone. Tie game.
tie game.
And the game's now tied, so might not be the last inning. As it looks to be 1-1. Now 2-1.
The Girthers
Let's make it 3.
definitely making the Railers work for this one here.
Out of the zone.
And full count, here we go.
No, ball. Challenge.
It bounced off of you, but it came in right
Does
here.
Carter still have a challenge this game? I can't remember.
Did he win or lose his challenge?
He won his challenge, that's right.
Okay, he can challenge.
So we'll be right back challenging that speed check. Alrighty, we are back. Caleb, again, tell us the call.
Overturned. It is a ball.
And after review, it is indeed a ball off the speed.
It's a walk.
That would be a walk.
And that will be the full count pitch, so therefore it's a walk.
Walk like a man. Yeah.
Don't know that one, sorry guys. You two have your fun, I don't know this
Frankie
one.
Valley in the Four Seasons is playing right now as the walks are piling up like pile up on I-80. This is like what we're seeing right now, and it is gone.
Never.
Alrighty. Does Patriam have a sponsor? I can't remember.
The Patriam National Shipbuilding Corporation. Strike.
That is right. The Patriam National Shipping Corporation. I can't even say it.
3.
First up.
And that's only the first out, so
Late swing. Strike 1.
that's a 1 count.
If you were the Girthers, you just want to try to get as many balls out of the
Out of the
field
zone,
as
strike
possible to try to add some more damage. So then when we go into
I'm gonna
the
see this now because
bottom of the inning,
There it is.
the hope is that Spencer can try to pull it together
11-8.
and make this back.
11-8. So we are going to the bottom.
No, you don't.
No, because this is
That's
10.
12.
Oh, 12. I
A
didn't see
little
the
bit of
second.
scoring dispute here. Let's see if we can settle this. Or if we can
12-9.
Alright. There's the official score. It is currently 12-9. Girthers up. Spencer 100% needs this. And for our sanity, we all need this too.
So Carter Wall 2 outs away from another World Series.
1 out.
And that's the
he's
first.
now only 1 away.
Ball 1.
As he shoots a ball in there.
Gone.
And there it is.
Gone. And the score is
2 more to tie.
That would
Check.
be
Oh, close pitch.
12 to 10.
12-10.
There's still some time here.
That's
We
2.
still got the
Strike
home
away.
advantage going. This is not
Outside.
over quite yet.
2-2 count.
3.
And that is
That's it.
the finals. No enthusiasm by either team.
Will be taking it yet again.
That's the end.
This is the calmest ending I think I have ever seen from a World Series win.
Well, obviously, both of these teams are kind of surprised to see this matchup. We didn't quite know how it would go, so it's hard to have a large amount of excitement when, one team wasn't towards only the other to win it.
Yeah, it is really hard to cheer for the Chick Hicks in this scenario. Literally a Lightning McQueen story. He may have won, but at what cost? No one gives a shit.
I have the largest contract in FLB history.
Yeah, by a lot.
And
Previous one was
all right, do we want to do any post game interviews real quick?
Never played again. Yeah, do some post game interviews.
Alrighty.
Carter, get over here. Post game interview.
He doesn't even want to do it.
What's happening? What's happening?
Bloated.
Carter. So
Sorry, son.
no, you can stare into the sun. It's okay. So this is another World Series win for you. How you feeling? And that's what I expected.
Just there. I mean, I was happy with either outcome. Obviously, third team to win 2 World Series or more, being with Riley and John. But if I had lost, I would have tied Randy for the worst World Series winning percentage, which I would have found really funny at the end. But I'm happy I got the win. It finally didn't go to a Game 7. That's what I'm happy about.
No, but Game 7 means it's a good series.
Yeah, but it's always so stressful.
He who laughs last.
How did you feel playing against the Railers here? Obviously, they really battled this out and tried to get back in it, and you could tell there was some tension between you guys. Can you kind of describe what that was feeling like?
Well, it was just a lot of him hitting homers and 2 strike counts that I wanted to kill him for, but there was just a lot of back and forth. I know at Fisher Field, I think it felt a little easier because I'm used to my stadium, but Patriam it's the same material, but it's just such a different feel because it's the same material but a different side since it's a right-handed stadium. And Spencer's he's a really good hitter. We know this. Spencer's one of the best hitters in the league, and he fought back in pretty much every at-bat. Just very stressful in the end because it was 12-10. I'd already given up a lead before, so I'm pretty happy about it. Glad that it ended on a strikeout too.
And how are you going to celebrate your World Series win here?
Probably Culver's.
Culver's?
That's
Culver's. Hey, we do be Culver workers though, so you may get the home field advantage there too.
Yeah.
Absolutely, definitely. Anything else that you would like to add before us? Any insight that maybe we didn't have, or anything that you think is important for others to hear?
I think
Obviously, before you answer, I'd like to make earlier, we do not promote killing here in baseball, in the River Baseball League.
Yeah, and especially not in a
Obviously,
public
emotions a little bit high
location.
Here, but we'd like to hear what you have to say as your kind of final address to the season.
I just want to say, very close series. Spencer put up such a fight, and yeah.
And
Glad I ended on a strikeout.
Carter,
Best strikeout pitcher in the league, baby.
Carter, I got one more thing for you. I am getting word that while your fans are clearly popping up, we got a lot more haters now on the Girthers. What are your thoughts on those?
I think it's a good thing. The more you win, the more people hate you. It's a thing like how all Girthers fans hate Orioles, not just because of the rivalry, but because they have that 3-2 World Series. Like they have 3 titles, we only have 2 now. For a while it was just 3-1, and we kept losing in World Series, so it was very frustrating for Girthers fans. But I think now it's very nice. Only 1 win away from John, tying him up. I think we can do it next season.
Yeah, and Carter, that was, if I'm not mistaken, your only loss in the entire season. How does that feel?
Pretty good. I wasn't expecting to go undefeated in the entire season except for the 1 loss. I know when I got to the World Series and we got past Fisher Field and we got to Game 3, I was like, wow, I am 11-0-1. And I was just thinking, what record? Like, I was thinking about it's undefeated. I'm sad that I lost it, but I'll take, 12 or 14, 13, 1-1 or something. Very happy about that. So.
All right, and one final question before we send you off. What is some advice that if you had to give some advice to the people who like find it stressful, like they've been in that stressful scenario, going to those like full counts, going to those like bottom of the thirds, giving a huge lead. What advice do you have for those people on how they can just like calm themselves down, how they can lock in, how they can focus up? What could they do?
I think just take a breath, look at the strike zone. What I find helpful is I look at the zone before I pitch, and I think about my delivery in my head. And I just try to plant it exactly where I want it. I noticed at the end Spencer was adjusting to the inside slider, so I started throwing a bit more outside, mixing up with the cutter, starting to do some breaking balls, just like kind of use what you have to your advantage and think about what the other hitter has been doing or what the pitcher has been doing, what they've been pitching to you, and you can adjust. Like Spencer made the adjustment, I made the adjustment, you can always make that adjustment. Just watch what's happening.
Alrighty, we thank you for that, Carter. We thank you for your time.
Of course.
We hope you enjoy your World Series win while it lasts. And yeah, that's it. Anything else from the guys?
No, I think that's all we have. It's been a great season. Thanks for hanging in. And like we said, congratulations. Go celebrate hard.
We'll see you next time.
Alrighty.